is one thing called mind that has power to disrupt that whole rhythm within you. And when the inner rhythm is disturbed, then it creates the disturbance in the world outside you, which in turn gives you chaos in the life, the confusion in life. And it all starts with one single thing, the mind. But when we talk about these kriyas, they have come to us from thousands of years old, and you don't talk about serotonins and dopamines. It's only the Western world found out about these few tens of years back, and nothing else. We call that as a mrit kriya. You can perform that, but it remains dead. It remains mrit till you are infused with the breath of life in you by the live master. When we talk about the Kriya Yoga, and one of my student asked me, Guruji, how the Kriya, by performing Kriya, one can actually get into that focused mode or peace of mind, and how does it play a role in developing these so-called happy hormones like serotonins and dopamines effect, and which are associated with your happiness and calm and peaceful mind, focused mind, which gives you self-worth and the good confidence inside. So let me explain that to you. As a layman, if we have to explain this to a layman about Kriya Yoga and the activation of the universe, first of all, we all have to understand that there is a great respect in the universe, which means a great flow, a rhythm, a harmony among everything out there. Okay, and that harmony is installed in you as well, in everything, and in humans, animals, everything. We call that as a lay. Lay is a rhythm. So whenever we are in touch with our inner rhythm, or we develop the inner rhythm, we are in the rhythm of the universe. Your heart is beating in the rhythm, your blood is flowing in the rhythm, your breathing is happening in the rhythm, your patterns of awakening and sleep, biological cycle, day and night, seasons, everything is a rhythm. But there is one thing called mind that has power to disrupt that whole rhythm within you. And when the inner rhythm is disturbed, then it creates the disturbance in the world outside you, which in turn gives you chaos in the life, the confusion in life. And it all starts with one single thing, the mind. By performing a Kriya Yoga, when we breathe, there are certain breathing techniques. We are trying to get back into our ancient memory. And what is that ancient memory? The rhythm of the universe. That is what our ancient memory is. So Yogi Machendranath ji, who was also a Kriya Yogi and a pioneer of a Hatha Yoga, my subtle master, mere jo Guru ji hain, the Hatha Yoga, he explained it very well, that Indriyananam manonathastu, manonathastu marutah, marutasya layo natha, sa layam nadam ashritah. That the sense organs are controlled by mind, and mind is further controlled by Marut, which is breath. And breath is controlled by the rhythm. And rhythm is controlled by nad, the continuous elongated tail of the sound that vanishes into nothingness and then reach to the bindu. The whole point of Kriya Yoga is to bring you back into your internal rhythm that resonates with the rhythm of the universe. For example, women, when you go through the menstrual cycle, there is a rhythm which is linked to the moon cycle of 28 days. And if the mental condition is not very peaceful, your hormonal imbalance will be inside and your menstrual cycle will go haywire. But if you are absolutely in line with yourself, with your inner self, and the state of peacefulness, focus in mind, and internal rhythm is achieved, then the nature will resonate within you and your cycle will be aligned with the moon cycle, which also regulates your emotional mind as well. Similarly, when we are talking about everyone, for example, when you digest the food, there should be breathing happening through your right nostril because that increases your digestive fire, which helps you to digest the food, right? And if you are eating something and your right nostril is blocked and the left nostril is happening, that food is going to give you problem during digestion and can invoke the disease in the body. Okay? Similarly, when you want to sleep in the night, if you don't get a peaceful sleep, you will not wake up very peaceful. It's given, it's natural. But during the night time, if your left nostril is not happening when you're trying to sleep and you are breathing through the right nostril, you will not get a peaceful sleep. Because the left nostril denotes the moon and the cooler energies in your body that lowers the body temperature, which gives a peace of mind. It brings the sleep to you. So by performing the Kriya Yoga, we are achieving our natural rhythm, the lay within us. And as a result, when you achieve the peace within you, when the inner rhythm, the rhythm of the universe is vibrating within you, obviously your mind will be more focused, more clear. It will be in the state of peace, calmness, and you will be more focused, and there will be this dopamine and serotonin effects are happening. But when we talk about these kriyas, they have come to us from thousands of years old, and you don't talk about serotonins and dopamines. It's only the Western world found out about these few tens of years back, and nothing else. But it's given that when you are balanced well inside, when your sun energy, when your moon energy is well balanced inside, then you will achieve your inner balance. And throughout the life, the mind is the one that is going to throw you out of your balance. Because when the mind throws you out of your balance, then you are always busy dealing with the outer world, trying to find your peace within. Because mind knows that the day this person finds that balancing is going to bring peace, the day I become stable, I will die. So the life of a mind is in the moment. So mind will make sure that it stays alive. Who wants to die? No one wants to die. Okay? And yogis say, ऐसी मरनी जो मरे, बहुर न मरना होए. Yogis say you must die while you are alive. And then you will never die. What they mean here is make your mind calm and stable. Peaceful mind is an illuminated mind. At that moment, the mind will become your friend and will manifest anything for you. But the disturbed mind is your enemy mind. The life of a mind, the mind will have to move no matter what. But if it is moving in the lower realms, in your lower chakras, for example, your base chakra, your sacral chakra, your swadhisthana, your sex chakra, and solar plexus, the Manipur, they are the hunger centers. So mind will vibrate there in duality, and that will hook you in the outer world. But when you reach with the guidance in your heart, that is a non-duality, that is where you are going to experience the unconditional love and compassion for yourself. That is the illuminated soul. Kriya Yoga is going to bring that balance to you. Okay? And performing Kriya Yoga once you are initiated will activate the life force inside you that has a potential to make you from the human being to the divine being. You will be focused, calm, the balance of life will be beautiful, and you can create the life that you desire. Kriya Yoga doesn't, some people say, do I have to leave my family or my job to be a Kriya Yogi? No. Kriya is performing a balanced and calculated actions within yourself, involving your body and breath to achieve the peaceful state of mind so your soul can be realized, so you can realize your true potential. You can realize how strong you are and how much reach you have. So the whole universe gets activated in you. So yes, they will be, so many students ask Guruji, we want to have a Diksha of Kriya Yoga, but there is a YouTube on that. Can I learn Kriya Yoga from the YouTube or search on the Google? Yes, you can search, you can do the asanas or what have you, but the life force is given by the live master only. We call that as a Mrit Kriya. You can perform that, but it remains dead. It remains Mrit till you are infused with the breath of life in you by the live master. You can find any Kriya master or any Guruji who can give you Diksha or initiation, and from there on you carry on from there. Once the candle is burned, the first ignition comes from outside, first spark comes from outside, but once it is burning, it has a power of lighting other lamps. So main important thing which the question came from is that can Kriya Yoga alter my state of mind? Absolutely. It will give you a DNA activation, and it balances your left and right hemisphere of the brain. It balances your inner rhythm of universe. So you are aligned with the whole universe. In fact, you become the universe. And in the Western way, yes, it gives you a serotonin effect, it gives you a dopamine effect, and you stay in high. Now, again, staying high doesn't mean that people start walking like zombies. Staying high means your focus is always connected, the tratak, the gaze is always on the higher self, while your body is performing the worldly karmas, the worldly actions. So you are able to live your life balanced way, 100% spiritual life and 100% material life. You are not here to experience the chaos inside you and around you. You are here to experience the absolute bliss. That's why you have taken this birth. Okay? But because of the lack of the guidance, we create utmost chaos and disturbance, not only within us, but around us as well. Look around what's happening. The whole world is becoming chaotic. But in this way, okay, this Kriya Yoga is also can be performed by any caste or culture or creed. It doesn't have to be only from one faith, one religion. If you are breathing, you are qualified to get initiated into Kriya lineage, Kriya Yoga. And for me, I would say, please find someone who can guide you on this path and have a mentor in your life who has walked the path and can guide you about that path, and you make an effort, honest effort to walk the path. So you want a balanced life, peaceful life, please get initiated into Kriya Yoga. Yes, there are people around the globe who are asking, where are the retreats happening? Do I do online? So I can do online, but I don't do it. I want the student to make an effort to reach to the master, because the effort is rewarded. If it is given to you in your comfortable environment, you are not going to respect it. When you make an effort, you will remember it, you will respect it for rest of your life. So yes, upcoming retreat in Rishikesh, weekly retreat, and upcoming trip to my India, coming in April, May, June. So follow the website for the upcoming events and get initiated and make a difference in your life. Get a dopamine effect and serotonin effect. And live the life you desire. Thank you, everyone, and bless you.